Welcome to my post-apocalyptic gold skull clown gang tutorial. This is literally the post-apocalyptic world I want to live in. And I'm going to start with the foundation. The foundation is basically the exact same one I did in my Pop Art Vampire one, so just click the link right there or in the cards. I just didn't want to repeat it for you guys. This is my Live palette. I love this Z palette collection of eyeshadows so dearly. I'm taking the contour refill in L'Orange by Anastasia Beverly Hills and the Tweezerman blush brush, and I'm using that to just really diffuse the color over the eye area just to lay a foundation. Then I'm going in with the Inglot What a Spice collection Freedom eyeshadow. These eyeshadows blend so beautifully. This one is an orangey brown with a little bit of yellow in it. I'm doing more of a rounded look all over the eye and underneath the eye, and just look at how beautifully they blend. They're just the most consistent satiny shadows. So beautiful. I could stare at the way that they blend basically all day. I'm also going to take that color into basically where the eyebrow starts and down the side of the nose, and that's going to increase that furrowed look to the brow that most skulls have. And then I'm going to take this rich chocolatey brown, also from Inglot. Look at that color, you guys. So good. And I'm just going to focus that one mainly on the lid, blending it through the crease, and also in the lower lash line. And what I'm doing here is I'm laying down a foundation for the deep, sunken in, recessed look that skulls have with the eyes. I also want this to look really grungy in that post-apocalyptic sense, where it's like you're tired, you've been on the post-apocalyptic road all day, you know what I'm saying? So then I'm going to be taking Noir by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the blackest black eyeshadow I've tried so far. I'm creating a halo eye, which means I'm leaving the center of the lid bare, so I'm just putting the color in the inner corner, outer corner, crease, and the lower lash line. I'm taking this Real Techniques eyeshadow blending brush, which I have totally forgotten about until now. It actually works really well. And I'm going to blend that out. I'm going to lay the color back down with that crown brush, and then I'm going to keep blending, and that's what's going to create that diffused smokiness that adds to the grungy look. I obviously am trying to keep this video short, but I blend so much, so just always remember to blend with these looks. And then I'm taking the Makeup Forever 12 Flash color case. This is the metallic gold color. It's so metallic and it's very pigmented. Honestly, this case is so essential for anyone who's even passingly interested in Halloween. It has every color that you need to create a huge vocabulary of looks. So I'm going to take this metallic gold with the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye contour brush and fill that in the center of the lid, and then also bringing it down as if tears are welling up in my lower lash line and just letting them drip down my cheek, and then bringing it up a little bit more in a triangle shape to just add to that clown look. Then I'm taking my Benefit Goof Proof eyebrow pencil in number 5. This one is, well, it is goof proof, honestly. It has the best color, it blends the most beautifully, it applies the most evenly, and I'm going to take that on the arch of the brow. I'm also taking the included spoolie and just brushing that out to make it look a lot more diffused and natural. Then I'm taking the Benefit Ready Set Brow eyebrow gel, which is literally like super glue for your brows. It'll hold even the most unruly brow hairs wherever you want them. I'm brushing them upwards and forwards so that my eyebrows look bushier. And then I'm dipping into MAC Blunt Blush, which is literally the first product I ever used to contour with. Guys, I was contouring back in 2009, okay? So this is a really dark color. I probably shouldn't have been using it to contour with, but you know, it was 2009. It was the dark ages of contouring. I'm taking my Tweezerman contour foundation brush, and I laid out contours in the temple of the brow, along the jawline, and then I'm also just starting the contour along the cheekbones. We're really going to focus on just really sharpening out that edge for the teeth. So this is just the beginning of the contour. Don't worry about it too much. Then I'm taking this shader brush, which I also find is essential for these smoky, diffused looks. This is from Sephora collection. It's the number 11 brush. It's very dense, but it also creates more of a diffused look. I'm using a darker brown just to shade out that teeth line as well. And then I'm going to take the darker brown color and create that line where the lower set of teeth will lie, basically. And I'm also just going to blend that contour line just towards the nose and just diffuse everything out with that contour foundation brush again. Then I'm taking MAC Typhographic. This is one of my more favorite medium toned gray colors, and I'm using my crown brush, which I've been using throughout this tutorial, and then I'm just going to sharpen out those edges for the teeth always blending, but sharpening it out first and then blending. Also going to add a little bit more dimension to the temple and then also to that furrow of the brow. The more blending and the more layering you do, the more natural depth you'll get. Then I took the Anastasia Noir eyeshadow with the completely wrong brush. Do not use a brush like this. I then changed to a brow brush, which worked so much better, gave me a much more smoother application, so just go in with that. And I'm drawing in the teeth. So the teeth are basically, I'm drawing in the gaps between the teeth. These are just little black lines. You'll see me grimace every once in a while. There's me changing to the Real Techniques brow brush, which just was so much easier to work with. You'll see me grimace and bare my teeth, and that will be, it's just me basically mapping out where it is. So I follow the line of my teeth, follow where my teeth naturally sit. Bear in mind that I did not go to school for anatomy. I did not go to school for dentistry, or I'm not a physician. That's my roommate. She can clock these teeth as much as she wants, but basically I just drew in what I thought the teeth would look cool as. I did about 9 teeth on either side, and then I'm taking that blunt blush and I'm just blending out that typographic color and shading away the sides of my face, because as we all know, skulls are missing a lot of that side of the face. And then I'm going to be doing the nose. So as we all know, skulls they have a hollow in the nose, and they're missing that cartilage that we have on our living bodies. So I'm going to start carving that out with the lighter brown shadow from Inglot, and then going in with the darker brown. This is that crown brush that I was using. I like it because it's precise enough, but it also creates a blend, so you don't have to draw a line and then blend it out. Then I'm also going to use that brown to just deepen the line between the teeth, as well as the partition between the teeth, the individual teeth. And then I'm going to be taking the Makeup Forever flash case again. This is the black color, and I'm just going to be filling that in with a crown brush, eyeliner brush. I'm making sure to paint kind of over the brown, but leaving a little bit of brown so it looks more like dimension on the outside, and that's the whole point of shading before you go ahead with the detail work. I'm also taking the shader brush and then just adding a little bit more brown because I wanted the chin to look a little bit more pronounced. I'm also going to fill out between the lips a little bit more with that black color, and then I'm going to take the Anastasia Noir eyeshadow with a dense eyeshadow packing brush, and I'm going to pat that over top of the nose so that the nose doesn't smudge everywhere. And then I'm also going to use that to hollow out certain places, so along that tooth line and then in the furrows of the brow. And now for the star of the show, the Mehron metallic powder in gold and the Mehron mixing liquid. This is what it looks like when you mix them together. This is what brings it into my world. This metallic gold. It's so reflective. It's like a foil finish. Look at the reflection. It's amazing. This mixing liquid is alcohol based, so I made sure to use a primer because I don't want my skin to freak out. But the key to drawing the teeth is to basically be incredibly patient. I used that brush that I didn't like for the teeth, but it actually worked fabulously for the gold because it's flat and rectangular, and as you can see, I'm drawing these tiny little rectangular shapes with the gold paint. I'm going to go in and draw the root of the tooth afterwards, but I basically started with this, and the key is to just be so patient, to take your time, be as precise as you possibly can. And I just love how this product is so opaque, and it just creates this instant impact. So here I'm taking a tiny little eyeliner brush. This one's from Smith Cosmetics, and I'm drawing in the root. So the root is basically just a triangle attached to that rectangular shape that we already drew in. And there are your teeth right there. Desi Perkins, in her amazing melted skull tutorial, was talking about how she was thinking about Hershey's Kisses. You can also think that way. It gives you a bit more of a roundedness to the look. But I like the way that my teeth turned out. And this takes a little bit more time, as I said, but just be precise as you can. It's going to really pay off in the end. And just take your time with it. Then I decided to take the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour brush and to just put the excess gold and just add it on top of that cream color, just because I wanted it to stay. The cream color will sometimes shift around if you don't set it down, but look at the difference that it makes. It just really sets the look off. So I'm welling up the tears a little bit more and letting that look like it's dripping down my cheeks, and then extending that gold all the way up past the brow as well. I'm taking that dark brown from Inglot, and I'm just going to blend that between the teeth. I just wanted a little bit more definition between the teeth, and to also soften that black so it looks more like a bit more of a grungy smokiness. Then I'm taking my most favorite eyeliner, which is the Makeup Forever Aqua XL in black, the most waterproof, will not move, lining the lower lash line and the top lash line, and then I'm taking my mascara of the moment, which is the Fusion Beauty Mascara, doing the top and bottom lashes, but you don't really have to spend that much time on it because we're going to be going in with false lashes. The falsies that I'm using today are the Makeup Forever Lash Show Creative Impact Lash in C170. I truthfully cannot do a makeup look for Halloween without these. They're just the perfect amount of drama and length, but also separation. So I'm going to then take my Makeup Forever 142 brush. Makeup Forever brushes are low-key amazing and not enough people talk about them. Taking the rest of that Mehron gold solution that I have, and I'm gonna make it look like it's dripping down my neck. And I'm gonna go in and add a lot more and make it look like it's literally dripping down my neck with little extra droplets at the end of the drips. And then I just lost my mind for a little bit and decided to paint my whole body in the gold. And I had so much fun with this, honestly. I painted my entire body. I did my shoulders, I added more to my arms. I was wearing white nail polish, and the gold over the white was so cool. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for stepping into my post-apocalyptic world and into the craziness that is my imagination. Please join my post-apocalyptic clown skull gang. I mean, it is a gang. And if you recreate it, send me your pictures, tag me on Instagram. My name is going to be on the end slate. It's also in the description box below. This year, stay safe, but have an amazing time. Remember to freak them out while you wear them out. And happy Halloween. I'll see you next time. Bye.